where do we go from here?
And the final one of these. Go, 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 go. Finish it, goddammit. Energy finally finished charging. Master Pan, is it really time now? After all this bullshit? Time has come, yes. The thing I don't like about these, like, collectathon, like, in mass ones, the ones where you need to do the, merc missions and stuff like that, is that it doesn't make these interesting quests. It splits them up, and it makes it not a cohesive whole of a quest that you can do from start to finish. And it hurts it, in my opinion, from a storytelling perspective. And I'm not a fan of when they put that in as one of the things for the quest stuff, so... Time for Poppi to grow up and blossom into power-up lady. Poppi ready when Master Pan ready. Data Pan. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last thing I'm doing this day. Let's see. Oh, no, this is vaguely familiar. When we first put Poppi together.
Internal pressure remain stable.
Dadapon, crank up voltage a bit further.
Tora, increasing load even more may be dangerous.
Level's not there yet, Dadapon. We not cross the line, but we step on it.
Okay, Lila, look closely at Mita Duda.
Yes, Master Pan.
Hoo-hoo! Preparations are prepared.
Lila, hit switch.
Roger, Master Pan.
Okay, Poppi. Wakey, wakey!
Hey, what's this? Leaving us in the dark?
I can't see a thing. What? Did something go wrong?
I don't know. The lights went out the first time we started Poppi up too, remember?
Isn't it taking a bit long, though?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that happening too.
What? What is it? Was that a lightning bolt or something?
One okay?
I'm okay. But what about Poppi? How's she doing?
Interesting. I was right about one thing about her.
Woohoo! Success! Look! Glorious birth of Poppi Cutie Pi!
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
So,
Her voices.
this is the new Poppi?
Looks like a...
Cool. I'm starting to think there's something in Tora's science malarkey after all.
I think I know what you like.
Poppi's an adult now. Talk about a growth spurt.
What's up, Nia? Jealous much?
Shut it, Zeke. Unless you want me to remodel your face.
Come, Poppi! Give us demonstration of new power!
Roger, Roger, Master Pan.
Yes, do it! Kick his ass! No! That's weird. Damn it.
Poppi! Master Pan has own legs!
Master Pan have very short legs. Much more efficient like this when Master Pan travel with Poppi.
This very silly! And big disrespect to your Master Pan!
You look like Poppi's little teddy bear there, Tora.
Meh! Tora is not little teddy bear! Put Tora down, Poppi! Right now!
Hey, it's not
not so bad. At least you don't have to walk.
Tora does not like!
And she never puts him down.
Tori is grown-up big adult! Poppi, come on! Poppi!
Fantastic. Okay. I will... They clearly took some fashion advice from Pyra, I think. It looks like a Poppi version of Pyra's costume in several ways, I gotta be honest. How is Quantum Techno Champion notes? Oh yeah, that thing. No, I haven't thought about it in a while. Okay. Well, I will... Oh my goodness. I guess I'll take a quick look while I'm here. Interesting. I didn't think they'd change your voice. I haven't really looked into all this stuff, so... I haven't really touched much of this since way back when. So maybe I'll see if I, can make Tora worth using. I do have these ether crystals, so... Let's try it at least, so... Oh, 10,000 to upgrade the skill things. Oh, wow. 15,000 for that. Ah. Okay, well, no, I'll look into this more in between. I'm probably gonna do another one of these sessions where I record for like 3 to 4 hours. Maybe a second one after that, just because I don't know if there's gonna be another good stopping point. But at the very least, I feel like I want to go through the motions of trying to grab a bunch of at least the Blade quest, yeah? And anything else that seems to pop out at me is interesting, so... There will be a point where I outright just want to go back playing the main story, because that is 100% a motivation of mine, where if I go do side stuff for too long, I just, like, I want to feel progress in the story and move on and stuff like that. That's just how I work in my head, so we'll see when that pops up. But for now, doing some side stuff and figure out what we want to do with this, so I say. Okay, well, we'll leave it there, and I'll see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone.
Let me do it. Maybe you should slow down. Can't give up now. Maria,
This is the reason why I am here. I'll keep your healthy, so get it tucked
much
in.
appreciated. Breaky.
Just give me the order. Right,
Okay.
got it well in hand. I can do some healing.
Laser.
Why not?
Exterminate.
Go.
Don't get there. You can do it, Rex.
Yes, knows what to do this time.
Let me do it like
Shing slash.
Cassandra. Fortune favors us.
Maria!
Onwards. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Laser.
Focus.
Touchdown!
You're safe.
Swooshing
Now it's my time to get some healing.
Right.
You're
Eat it.
safe.
Much
Ready and
appreciated.
strike. This is power of science. I sense dark omens. Gotta keep everybody safe. Excellent. Won the moment you called on me.
Bridget. To arms, Lady Mora.
Double spinning
Rolling smash.
Very elegant. Say so herself.
Rolling smash! Let me do it!
Okay,
Topple up!
Boom, boom. Liza.
Yeah!
Launchy.
Nicely done! Yeah! Decisive blow!
Pick it up.
Bridget. To arms, Lady Mora.
I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Cassandra.
Don't mind the sinister aura. We can still win this.
Why not?
Indeed.
Yeah!
Battle stand with Poppi. Alpha mode activated! Maybe Masterpon should try to use it with Masterpon! Awaiting orders!
Rolling smash! Yeah!
Bridget, to arms,
Got it well in hand.
Wow! Well done!
Rolling smash!
Lady Cutie
I've waited for this all day.
My dead body, the time to defend is now!
Swooshin slash!
Don't give them a moment's rest!
Laser! Breaky!
The enemy's element is now
Why not? Take advantage of the weakness!
Launchy!
Yeah! Rolling smash!
Controls well! Poppi Unlimited!
Yeah! Double spinning! Rise and shine, Tora! Saber slash! Hit it, Narnia!
Let me show you what I've got!
Great! That was well done! Nice
Don't let the sinister aura. We can still win this.
Got it! One big one! Coming up!
I've been waiting for you to see that.
What to do with this power?
Get him! Hit them where it hurts!
Okay, Mayor. First blow is tastiest blow. I'll be ready to face anything. Rex, leave it to
Mithra!
Tora.
Finish! Don't mind if I do. It's up to you, Morag.
For Ardanian honor!
Mayor, Tora not let you off that easy.
Understood. Poppi will give it her all.
Naponic Axion. Rex, leave it to Tora.
You got it.
Photon Edge.
It's up to you, Morag.
Very well. The time has come.
It's not over yet. Poppi, all power to weapon
Cutie
systems.
Pi operating at maximum output.
Rex, leave it to
Go
Tora.
for it. You got it.
Lightning Buster.
It's up to you, Morag.
Bridge for
Very
Ardanian honor.
It's not over yet. Poppi, all power to weapon systems.
Poppi Unlimited.
Rex, leave it to Tora.
Neo,
Let's finish
you
it
got
now.
It's up to you, Morag.
As planned, the time has come.
Yeah, I'm feeling stronger than before.
The curtain closes.
Quite a snug berth, my boy.
It's not my fault if you fall out during battle, yeah?
This looks bad.
Double spinning edge.
Breaky.
Yeah! Topple them. Let me do it.
Wicked eye.
Maria!
Launch whip.
Just give me the order.
Poppi say so herself.
See you on the other side.
Masterpon knows what to do with this
Don't
power.
mind the sinister aura. We can still win this. Laser.
Mountain Crusher!
Launchy.
Now there's a chance to get some healing done.
Neo!
I'll keep your health piece.
Secret desire.
Pyra!
You can do it, Rex.
Rolling smash.
Silver sword.
Mithra!
One laser. Launchy.
Accuracy level of it.
Double spinning
Laying down
systems.
law.
Yes! Great! That was well done! I've got it well in hand. Okay, watch this.
Lightning. Buster.
Why not?
Laser.
Double spinning edge.
Slash.
Don't give them a moment's rest.
got it well in hand.
Focus!
Yeah! I am rolling smash!
Line stop! Laser!
Rolling smash!
Breaky, breaky!
Rolling smash!
Smashing slash!
Poppi!
Yeah! Ha! I got it well in hand. Yeah, go for it!
Laser! Taste my power!
Third stage.
Bridget, to arms, Lady Moray! Poppi! Time for secret protocol!
Roger, roger. Releasing final lock. Quantum judgment.
Yeah! Great! I got it well in hand.
Don't get
Insectivore.
We can still win this.
Yeah! Rolling smash!
Launchy, launchy!
Double spinning edge!
Opponent has no shortage of weapons. Leave it to
Why not?
Poppi.
Rolling... Let me do it!
I think this needs a lighter touch.
Master, watch out.
I can't watch
Bridget, there. Just let me take care of it.
Give them a moment's
Well
rest.
done.
Now!
Yeah! Anchor shot! Ha!
Center shot!
Master Pawn's energy is low.
Let me do it!
Cannon!
Nicely
Time
done!
to shine!
Rolling pyro!
You can do it, Rex.
Go for it!
Fire, be my sword.
Third stage.
Break! Swooshing slash!
Ready to strike.
Boom, boom, laser! Don't give them a moment's rest!
Anchor shot!
Power to weapon systems!
This is power Pawn.
Fire.
I
sense a great
Fire.
fire. I'll say so.
So,
Breaky, breaky!
line spot. Focus.
Got it well in hand.
Laser!
Rolling smash!
Swooshing slash!
Rolling
I am
smash!
come!
Quicken
Ha.
up.
Breaky, breaky! Boom,
Topple
boom,
up.
laser!
Why not? Why not?
Launchy,
Rolling
launchy!
smash!
Stand with Poppi. Fatal damage.
Poppi out!
Eat this.
Third stage.
Bridget, to arms, Lady Moray!
Yeah! Let me do it!
Stand up on proud! Follow Tora's lead! Poppi,
Well
Cutie
done.
Pi, it's
Poppi will
time
give
to
it raw.
shine! Rex, leave it to Tora!
You got
Now
it!
the crucial moment!
It's up to you, Moray!
Very well. They're toast. It's not over yet. Go, go, go!
This is power of Poppi.
Rex, leave it
Mid
to
drop.
Tora. Let me handle it.
You got it!
You're mine.
It's up to you, Moray!
As for Ardanian honor. Meh, Tora not let you on that easy.
Ha! Poppi Unlimited.
Rex, leave it
Hit
to
it!
Tora.
No! You got it!
You're mine.
It's up to you, Moray!
Very well. The time has come. It's not over yet. Poppi, all power to weapon systems.
Poppi Unlimited.
Rex, leave it to Tora.
Me up! Don't mind if I do!
Crucial moment.
It's up to you, Moray!
Very well. For Ardanian honor. Tora feels stronger. Let this be a lesson to you.
Morad's grace.
No way!
I'd be more than
We
happy
were
to teach you
awesome.
standard Ardanian movements.
Tora will beat them no problem.
Poppi will provide support.
Breaky,
Double
breaky.
spinning edge!
Line swooshing slash.
Focus!
It didn't connect.
Double spinning edge.
Laser!
Let me do it.
Show you how weapon systems!
Just give me the order.
This is the ultimate achievement.
Tora on fire! No.
You have unwavering resolve.
Now it gets interesting.
It didn't connect.
Neo.
I'll keep you all healthy, so get it together.
Cassandra!
Don't forget the spirit. We can still win this.
Let me do it like that.
Chose well.
Nicely done.
Way we
Double spinning edge. Got it. One big one. Rolling smash. Double spinning edge.
Ready to strike.
Go, go, go!
Topple up.
Laying down law.
Nicely done.
Excellent work. I sense dark omens. Gotta keep everybody safe.
No effect.
This is unexpected.
Let me do it.
Ready to strike.
Okay, watch this.
Boom, boom, laser!
Bridget,
None can withstand my flame. Speedy sword!
Focus.
Why not?
There is a reason why I am Special Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Laser!
Don't mind the sinister aura. We can still win this.
Rolling smash.
Synchronization of spirit. Accuracy level.
Lightning
Spot.
Poppi!
Double spinning edge. Spirit. We can handle very hard.
Okay, man. Good man. There is a reason why I am...
Okay, watch
Bridget,
this.
to arms, Lady Morag.
Well done.
Cassandra,
Don't mind the sinister aura. We can still
Snap
win
on
this.
it.
To get some healing.
Wait. Missed
No,
one.
hold on me. Carve it. Oh! Speedy
Double
sword.
spinning edge.
Boom, boom,
Double spinning edge.
Steady.
Yeah. Rolling smash.
Here's Poppi.
Bridget, to arms,
Yeah.
Lady Morag. Good man.
Rolling smash. Let me do it.
Draw the enemy momentum.
Loading target data.
Follow Tora's lead. Poppi, Cutie
Poppi,
Pi,
Cutie
it's
Pi,
time to
Edgar.
shine. Rex, leave it to
Hit
Tora.
it. No. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Morag.
As planned. The time has come. It's not over yet. Tora
Poppi
cheers
ready to
in.
face
Poppi,
anything.
Cutie. Rex, leave it to
Go
Tora.
for it. You got it.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Morag.
Very well. It's not over yet. Poppi, Cutie Pi,
Cutie
it's
Pi,
time
at
to
your
shine. Rex, leave
Hit
it
it.
to
No.
Tora.
You got it.
First.
It's up to you, Morag.
To me. There is still much to learn. The curtain closes. Tora will beat them, no problem. Stay true to your disciplines. Breaky.
Topple up.
Eagle wide.
Bond with Malcom is strong.
Feel good. Quick north.
Let me do it.
Okay, man.
Hurry up.
Don't get them.
Show you how
Rex,
to throw.
Breaky.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose. Just let me know if you need assistance.
Kept us waiting, haven't you?
To weapon systems.
Because you don't want the sinister aura. We can still win this.
Eat it.
You can do it, Rex.
Poppi is more bladey than real.
Quick it up.
Mid-throw. Got it rolling down.
Okay, man.
Secret desire.
Rolling smash.
Novelty targeting.
Why not? Nicely done. Rolling smash.
Excellent
Laser.
work.
Ha!
Speedy
Rolling
sword.
smash.
Focus.
Swooshing slash.
Double spinning edge.
This is power of science.
Bridges! Lady Mora! Just give me the order! Laser!
Strong shot!
Blaze! Now!
Touchdown!
Now! Go!
Let me do it! No effect!
Won't see that. Here I go!
Redemption!
It didn't connect. Swooshing slash!
Okay, watch this.
Quicken eye! Redeeming strength!
For sure!
Boom, boom! Laser!
Why not? Mithra!
One moment, hold on me. Focus! Blaze! Good!
Pyra!
I think this needs a lighter touch.
Done well. Launchy! Now! Yes!
Fatal
Double
damage.
spinning edge!
Speedy sword!
Blaze!
Ha!
Blind spot.
Ha!
Boom, boom! Laser!
Ha!
Just give me the order! Blaze! Okay, unleash your power! Shall I turn up the flames?
Steam explosion rate.
Double spinning edge!
Poppy,
Cassandra,
don't mind
rolling
Sister
smash.
We can still win this.
Battle talk! This is unexpected!
Great well in hand!
Fire!
Poppi, Cutie
Threat
Pi,
level is
it's
significant.
time to shine! Rush down!
Why not?
Bridges,
Well,
arms, Lady Morag!
Let me do it!
Blaze! Okay,
Rolling smash!
Launchy!
Accuracy level of attack necessitates
Okay,
range.
watch this!
It didn't connect? Speedy sword! Carving pulling out all the
Why not? Mithra!
One the moment you called on me. Laser!
Yeah! Topple them!
Wow! Launchy!
Mastercom, stand with Poppy.
Yeah!
Don't give them a
Yeah!
moment's rest!
The enemy's element is now done!
Unleash your power!
Pyra!
Saving the best for last!
I think this needs a lighter touch.
Ha! Rolling smash!
Bridget, none can withstand my flame. Give me the order! Time for secret protocol!
Roger, roger. Releasing final lock. Quantum judgment.
Mithra! Take advantage of the weakness!
Okay, man! Follow Taurus lead!
Poppy ignition.
Rex! Leave it
Neo.
to Taurus! Let's finish it now!
You got it! It's up to you, Morag!
Very well. Get this! It's not over yet! Go!
Naponic axiom.
Rex! Leave it to Taurus!
Mithra! You got it!
Photon edge.
It's up to you, Morag!
Very well.
The enemy's element is now wind!
Taurus not let you off that easy!
Poppy ignition.
Rex! Leave
Neo.
it to Taurus!
Don't mind if I do. It's up to you, Morag!
Break for
Very
Ardanian
well.
honor!
Yeah,
Incredible
I'm feeling
power
stronger than
knows
before.
no bounds.
Let this be a
Morag,
lesson
did you
to
see
you.
me? That was a cool move, yeah?
It was a fine display of... Eat that! They look tough!
Line. Poppy will provide support.
Double spinning edge! Ha!
Bond with Mastercom is strong.
Maria!
I'll show you how it's done.
Just give me the order!
Let me do it!
Leave it to Poppy. Now the chance to get some healing. Did you see what Poppy did?
Yeah!
Bond with Mastercom is strong.
Breaky!
Much appreciated.
Blind spot.
Pyra!
You can do it, Rex.
On fire!
Mithra! I've got it well in hand.
Breaky, breaky!
Yeah! Double spinning
Slash!
Exterminate. This heavy power.
I've been waiting.
Did you don't get wrong, Mr. Orange. We can still win this.
Laser!
Unlucky.
Let me do it!
Show you how to get ready to strike.
Bridget, there.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Strength.
Now give me the order.
Healing you.
Let me do it!
Okay, man!
Judge, I am
Mia!
I'll keep you on healthy,
Will o' the
so
wisp.
get it tucked.
Scatter shot!
We're on fire.
Great! Happy cutie
Let me do it! Double spinning! Go for it!
This will put the force in foresight.
Why not?
Awaiting orders.
Great!
I am come.
Rolling smash! Pyra! I've got it well in hand.
Light step back. I
Okay,
sense
Building
no
it up.
all
Let me
your
do it.
vigilant.
Torrent you!
Roger, roger, Master Pawn.
Well done. Fighting that way is unwise.
Say the flash!
I'm all right.
Time for the amazing. Show you how it's done.
Bladed
Much
and real
appreciated.
blade! Dented
Pyra!
blade!
I've got it well in
Right
hand.
dead body.
Okay, man!
Fire, be my sword.
Why
Just give me the order.
Yeah! Let me do it!
I am come.
Okay,
Great.
man!
That was rolling smash!
Swooshing slash! Boom, boom,
Yeah.
laser!
Yeah! Mithra!
Freaky!
Got it well in hand.
Okay, man!
Rolling smash!
Wow! Torment, Crappy Pot, and Dadabon proud! First blow is tastiest blow!
Poppi ignition.
Rex! Shit now!
Don't mind if I do. It's up to you, Morag.
Very well.
Man, Tora not let you off that easy! Go!
Nipponic axiom.
Rex! Leave it to Tora!
Mithra!
Just let me
You got it.
Your mark!
It's up to you, Morag.
Very well.
To me! It's not over yet! Go!
Ha! Poppi unlimited.
Rex! Leave it to Tora!
Hit it! No! Don't mind if I do.
Lightning buster.
It's up to you, Morag.
As host. It is still much to learn. Let this be a lesson to you.
Definitely.
Whoa!
Develop.
Nice!
But your personality seems to remain the same.
Not entirely correct. Poppi has become versed in various recondite lexemes.
And hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time I got Poppi QT, and in between I sort of forced myself to learn that tiger thing well enough to get her to at least a state that I felt like I could use her. I will say, I completely and utterly feel like she reminds me so much of Fiora from the first game. In just, maybe it's just how I ended up building her, but high crit rate. I suppose I should show precisely what my setup is here. I guess first start with his accessories. Auto attack damage up 65%. 35% of double attack, basically. add that on top of energy, attack up, dark element, crit rate for the art card, arch recharge from auto attack up, backstab. It could be, I could do side here too. I wasn't sure which one I'd want to do. Blade art duration's 40% for the skill. Auto attack damage 40%, so similar idea. Reduces spike damage by 100%. 35% of attacking again after successful auto attack. So basically, double attack. And absorb 25% of critical damage, delta's HP. So she has like a base 38% crit, basically, with her weapon and whatnot. And then add on the increased critical hit rate from the art attack and that, and self-heals in a lot of way. And then on the skills, some of these are AB HP potions, so she can heal a bit by going through her stuff. Reduces 35% aggro towards user upon landing hit. Which should be good in keeping down the aggro. Maybe I should switch that to 1. That might be good just early on. Keep that there, considering 1's probably going to be the most common that she uses. And then on the biggest one, restore 7% of damage dealt to the whole party. So basically the idea is that a little self-sustaining in terms of health between the crits, damage, double attacks. So same idea as I had for Fiora, and then a variety of other things to help heal the party as a whole. Basically, lots of damage, crit, and then off healing via just abilities and whatnot. And then I have these two, not set up much, but basically mainly spike damage on her since I'll use fire more often throughout combos. And then made her electric with a level 3 damage special by 50% because basically it's the end of one of the darkness starting combos. And I feel really good about the sort of synergy between, at least with me controlling Cutie Pi here, along with Morag and Rex with their current setups. I feel like it all has just gone really well together in terms of just like everyone contributing and doing what they need to, even with the CPU controlling the other characters. The one exception to that is that she does have really good, from what I can tell, she does have, I should probably upgrade these. She does have really good break and launch attacks. Add that in topple to Rex doing it very reliably, as well as Morag having a topple on Cassandra. And basically we're left in a situation where we can get to launch really easily. The problem is the only real smash I have throughout my setup, essentially, is on Corvin, and Morag tends to use that really quickly. So if I do a quick up to launch at the beginning, she tends to have already used that, basically. I'm not sure if there's a better way to get her to not do that. Who knows? Probably should upgrade stuff. It's been long enough that I do actually have enough to upgrade most of these. Oh yeah, I suppose she also has Smash, but that requires me to switch over, and if I don't start, and because I'm starting, if I want to do it early, I can't switch over that quickly, basically, to another blade, because they need to charge up to being able to be switched. And doing it mid-battle tends to be less reliable, since staying on Cutie Pi tends to be better, in my opinion, than forcing it. Also have blade arts up, and in general, I felt it's worked really well. I was also told that apparently there's a better stopping point, it sounded like, in terms of in the land down under, as I will call it from now on, maybe? Probably not. But... yeah. Why is there a... what is this for? I had to open up an area. There's a quest that I sort of did in the background because I wanted to open up an area to go fight someone in between, because it's like there aren't actually that many mid-level 60 monsters that aren't like at the world tree. Eh. So I want to fight them. But yeah, I want to finish up the Garfont quest here, because I feel like I'm going to open up at least another slot, yeah? Something bothering friend. Person I want to see, man who was around, all means who worry about his fighting. Now you have details to take care of. We're thinking of opening a specialized admin position for all the tedious work that no one wants to do. We got 3 candidates, but it's a tough call. You turned up at just the right time, boss. We need you to look him in the eye and see which one's the guy for the job. I'm guessing this is a field skill based one. Okay. Sure. This is probably gonna go poorly, but I guess I should probably... if this is probably gonna be field skill driven, should probably make her a driver just so I have access to those on the more immediate side of things. Oh, I have to switch to actually having Rex as the lead, apparently. Right then, let's start the interviews, shall we? Sure. I'm calling an interview. Candidate number 1. Are you the one in charge here? Nah, that'd be the boy. You're so young. But I can see that everyone here respects you a lot. I like that. I'm Alicia. I'm from Morardane. Morg's like, hire her. She's the best candidate. Do it now. What would you like to know? Okay, so from a general perspective, I value, especially in a place like this, the idea of someone whose interest, especially because we're probably questionably in certain sides of the law at places, someone who actively wants to be here and wants to develop this place into something better, yeah? So, I want to see someone invested in this being a better place. That's probably my biggest thing that I want. Skills are important, but I'm interested in what her end goal is here. Is it stepping up a rung on the ladder to bigger and better things, or... I haven't really thought that far ahead. I believe that if I'm happy in the here and now, then the future is sure to be just as bright.
Optic nerve auxiliary circuit unlocked.
Very well. Calm your mind.
Focus.
Structural analysis in progress. There.
Interesting.
That should do it.
Does that apply only to yourself? No, not at all. That would be very lonely, wouldn't it? If I were the only one who were happy, I always do my best to make sure the people around me smile. Of that you can be sure. Sure. Motivations. I've been putting out feelers here and there, and I have to say, not a bad word was ever said about the Garfont mercs. They have an excellent reputation. I don't have combat experience myself, but I believe I'm more capable of helping from the sidelines.
Optic nerve auxiliary circuit unlocked.
Trying to look for something that is a red flag, basically. You must have other reasons, no? Well, to be frank with you, there was nothing truly engaging for me back in Abakavanich. Everyone there is so sour-faced and miserable, and always in a hurry. That's why I left Morardane. Yeah, she's already seems like she's a good candidate. Nothing that stands out in any special capacity, but if I had to pick, I say that's my forward-thinking attitude.
Optic nerve auxiliary
Keep in
circuit
mind,
unlocked.
this is a job the mercenaries were able to do. So, it's probably not easy, but it's probably not something that requires a significantly, base level skill set. I mean, a good employee, in my opinion, is someone who has the ability to learn, less so a person who has all the skills you already want right off the bat. Someone who knows how to ask the right questions, who to ask, and has the investment in order to try to make sure they improve themselves to the point that they can do the job well, rather than, getting in and just doing what they're told, that sort of thing. It's a good attitude to have. You think so? I'm glad. I'm also an excellent cook. Give me any drink and I'll rustle up the perfect meal to match it. Okay. No red flags. I feel as though that actually is a fairly good fit. Okay, so candidate 1's a good fit. This is interesting. I've never had a job interview, sort of thing. Very nice to meet you. My name is Popo from Argentum. Me looking for a job that require more combat skills, or not require combat skills. Okay. Yes, ask Popo away. Personal motivations. At first me want job in Merc Group, but that's all about fighting, not fit with core skills of Popo. Then later me hear about admin position, so me leap at chance. Okay,
Optic
why
nerve
do you want
auxiliary circuit unlocked.
Why do you want an admin position? And why is it you want to join the Merc Group? Well, big fan of big people. And Merc Group full to brim with big people. Popo think would feel nice too if pet on hand with big hands. That's not a great motivation. That's not a great motivation. Strong skill, Popo probably glossy sheen of fur. It's super fluffy and soft to touch. Oh boy.
Optic nerve auxiliary circuit unlocked.
It won't bother you even if lots of people pet you. Popo happy when people pet. People make sure to tell that to Mercs. If at the end of long day, Mercs need to pet Popo. Could be nothing happier. I think you'd be better off in a different position here. Maybe in the kitchen? As a waitress or something? I don't know. You seem like you want attention from people much taller than you more than anything. Me not to have any grandiose dream, but able to cheer up sad people or lonely through pets, then enough for Popo. Okay, so there is a positive to other people from it. You have been sounding fairly...
Optic nerve auxiliary circuit unlocked.
Fairly... it must be hard to work maintaining your coats, no? Oh, tell Popo about it. We have a rigorous vocab regime, never miss day. That actually big benefit to Garfont. Much clean water for rinsing fur. That is not the best candidate. I'm not saying horrible. She'd probably be a decent person to have around, but in terms of the attitude for an admin position, I'm not sure about that. I value skill sets much less than I value the frame of mind a person enters the job. My name is Zengrid Catador. I've shortened it for convenience sake, but Zengrid will do just fine. That is, I mean, please call me Zengrid. Okay, you spent a lot of words there explaining, trying to be convenient. I come from a long line of nobility originating from Palms of Mima, but have since fallen from grace. I know what it is to make ends meet, and am therefore well suited to any position that involves accounting. Okay? Yeah, well, we're accepting questions at the moment, or I mean, of course, fire away. Weird. Interesting. Now I need the money. Oh, that is, I would like to be financially reimbursed.
Optic
Yeah,
nerve
also
auxiliary circuit unlocked.
immediate red flag. I'm not saying people shouldn't be paid, but if that's your primary motivation, it means the investment that I would prefer to see isn't there. That your investment in making the group better, basically. Any particular reason why? As you know, my once noble house is but a shadow of itself now. If I'm to return to its former eminence, I'm going to need capital. To that end, I will have you hire me. I mean, I hope that you will. Oh boy. Yeah, this is already again. I have no home, no fortunes to fall back on. All I now have now is an excessively long name and a shrewd business sense.
Optic nerve auxiliary circuit
I don't
unlocked.
actually care that much about the business sense, honestly. Could you go into more detail then? I had a good upbringing back when I was part of the nobility. In that time, I learned to discern the true quality from cheap knockoffs. So I can say with confidence that I shall be able to find you the best deals and high-grade equipment. Interesting. That is definitely a good skill. I wouldn't mind hiring him, just not in a leadership position, basically. I'm looking to return to my former glory. I can't be stuck forever with a servant boy's wage.
Optic
You're
nerve
so
auxiliary
upfront
circuit
about it.
unlocked.
It's not like I have to do the check and then figure out this is like something behind here, like you're trying to hide. And what would you be bringing to the Muck Group? Streamline your resource management so you'll be able to operate as efficiently as possible. In the short while I've been here, I already see weapons, food, materials just lying around being put to waste. Your numbers have shot up recently, which means that you're too busy to handle every little thing. Am I wrong? That is, a good point. He has skills. He has a decent eye for it. If you don't hire me, you sorely regret... please excuse me. I can't seem to kick the old aristocratic otter. Well, that's the last of them. Take your time holding it over, then give me a shout. So, if this is going to be a gamey sort of thing, where we're going to say, hey, there's a better answer, it feels like that last little bit of information, yeah, you guys are being really inefficient. I have a general idea of how to actually identify them. Would actually make that last guy probably good for what this place lacks. We do have a lot of people that are already concerned about what makes this place, you know, happy and family and all that sort of stuff. You and them wouldn't drop from leadership positions, just not do the tedious tasks. So there is a logic there. If I'm looking at it from a purely game perspective, I'd say that's probably the answer they want me to come to. Because they gave me a guy that's basically completely upfront about being selfish and doing it for selfish reasons, but he also has a perspective that clearly the others lack and would actually be pretty useful in the group. That said, I do not value that as much. I honestly am a bit on the line, because I actually do think that's bad, and I don't necessarily think he's a bad guy. There's definitely a risk there of, like I was saying about the first one, the red flags of they're not going to like sell us out like a couple years down the line, yeah? Or anything like that. So, honestly, I like the first one the most. If I was going to hire someone, it's a job that's you and Zuo are capable of doing, at least to a point that, you know, works. And I'm a lot more interested in making this place having people who care about this place and what it stands for, and keeping that together and keeping that as a priority, and etc, 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 and having people care, and having someone focused on the admin part of it should allow them to pay more attention to the stuff that you and Zuo wouldn't normally pay attention to, in the same way that that guy with the observation skills probably would do a better job at that particular aspect of. But even having that would be an improvement too. So I would like to hire both of them, honestly. I'd like to hire the first candidate in like a leadership role, and I'd like to hire the other one in a more functional role. Who do you think's the best for the job? She'd bring something new and fresh to the mucks. Would she? She struck me as cool and level-headed. Xenoblade, the former noble, seems perfectly respectable. I'm not going to look up if there's a right answer. If I had a guess at what the game's right answer would be, it would be him. But I like her the most, in terms of what she brings to the group. And it's settled. Having a capable woman on board shows the race crew's morale. That's a way to phrase it. That's not what I was thinking, but okay. Yep, I think we're on to a winner here. You know, sometimes you get a look in your eye that reminds me of Anhem. You're really taking taking to being in charge. Only the big man could see you now. Morag says, thanks! That wasn't directed at you, Morag. Here's to the Garfont mercs and a bright future ahead of us. Someday we'll be the best damn mercs in Araya. No, the whole of Alres. Remember to stop by when you're passing through. Woo! Okay, I figured that opened up another slot. Okay. Cool. No objections from me. Oh, cool, she's here. And she's behind the bar. Right, she did have a food skill, didn't she? Hello, friend. Thanks for picking me. I can tell you're a great bunch. I'm acting as head chef during the evening. Making sure everyone's content is part of the job, and keeping their bellies full is no exception. Okay. Maybe not what you should be focusing on, but I like the enthusiasm, at the very least. Okay, so her personality shines through the most. Interesting. She's getting the job done effectively. So she's not a bad choice, but she's... Honestly, it sounded like none of them were bad choices, so...
Maybe agriculture's Poppi's specialist field.
One of the reasons I'm really tempted to move away from Tora, and the main reason I'm on him, period, would be better phrased as... I like Cutie Pi, and she reminds me of Fiora, and I sort of want to play as a Fiora, for a while. That's 90% of that.
This'll make me some new Nopon friends.
But... Tora's annoying as fuck, so... Yeah. Okay. Let's, go ahead and see if there's another, checkpoint. Again, I was given this felt like a good stopping point, but someone in the comments gave me the impression that there's a more appropriate one coming up. Since it's been a while and probably a few episodes, I might as well do this now. It's probably going to be a few more episodes at least before I get back to the main story, so... Okay, I found the World Tree location. Such anticipation. Loading.
Your Majesty, yesterday we sealed Section 47.
I see. This is even faster than the surveys estimated.
Furthermore, we've detected surges of geothermal energy in the royal precincts.
So we can't hold out for long. Even here.
The ether flow is the lifeblood of the Titan. The temperature is increasing with its age. Perhaps we should hasten moving the capital to Gormott.
We've only just recalled the consul. And with no good explanation to the Gormotti. We don't want to sow discord for no benefit.
It's just, I fear time is running short.
Indeed, but not only for us. Gormott is fertile for now, but the harvests have been declining for years. It's like a cry issuing up from the center of the world.
Your Majesty, what is it?
Nothing. Just my imagination. My sister. Where are you now?
Oh, I'll be visiting you soon, I'm sure. You know, side quests and everything.
The Great Void, it's almost completely gone. After all,
The Great Void was Ophion's doing.
Yes, indeed. So with Ophion gone, the Great Void could not support itself.
We're saying the Great Void is the big sort of like ring of empty area around it, yeah? Meaning that the Cloud Sea is now going up against the World Tree itself.
If only we were above the surface, we could easily cross.
I mean, it doesn't look impossible to climb, but it's nastier than any mountain, that's for sure.
Everyone. Here.
Pyra.
Think we could climb inside? Okay. It did seem like this is around where we ended up when the scene started.
The insides of the World Tree. I'd never have thought.
It seems to be an artificial tower, enveloped by gargantuan plant life.
Okay. I knew it didn't look like too much of a tree, so it's just like a giant tower with like vines and other stuff that makes it look like a tree-ish.
It seems like we could use this to travel up.
Oh. Pyra? What did you do?
Honestly, I'm not sure myself. It's like my body is remembering something all by itself. It must be another power granted to the Master Blade by Father. So, we need to hurry.
Why?
Well, this was hardwired into my brain. So, Malos must have the same thing.
Not good.
Seems this is some kind of elevator.
That's some fancy glazing.
Ooh, you never were good with heights. Shut your eyes.
Let's go.
Okay. Is this the good stopping point? It feels like this is the good stopping point. It's hard to tell, because I don't know what's about to come up, but I guess I'll go do some more side quest stuff, and if someone says, oh no, you can go a little further, I'll go a little further in, you know, another couple episodes. Once I get comments to the point that I can actually say that.